Michael, how do you measure the challenge for your club here tonight?
Well, I mean, obviously Chicago's been a real good team for a long period of time. Good players. You know, to be honest with you, I'm hoping we're a lot like Chicago was. You know, I think we played them in the Western Conference Final, in maybe '07 or something like that, and they were just starting to pick up speed, and they've had a real good run here, and so we'd like to have a real good run. We got lots of kids, and we're trying to learn how to play just like they were.
Do you see some parallels between your team and that Chicago team?
Well, for sure. The only thing about it is everybody wants to be the next Nick Lidstrom, but there's only one Nick Lidstrom, so there's only one Chicago. So now you got to create your own path. But we're starting to have a stable full of kids, and you need skill. And then you got to learn how to play, and you got to develop a culture of accepting nothing less than winning. And I think, you know, Taser here is, to me, you know, he's the drivetrain for this team. He's as determined as anybody I've been around, and he's been the moral fiber of the team. He does it right all the time, and he set a high bar here.
Sort of on that subject, Coach Maurice was saying that Patrick Launay needed to take some advice from players as well as himself. He didn't want to be the only one talking to a young player. Comparing that to Austin, do you hope some of your players make a good influence on him?
Well, absolutely, and I think we've been very conscious of the people we keep around him. You know, he's a smart guy too, though, and he's going to be surrounded by lots of people in his lifetime, and he's got to make good decisions on who those people are. There'll be lots of people that want to get to know him, but you got to decide who you're going to let into your immediate circle, because those people end up having an influence on you, and those are the people that give you a tightening when you step out of line. So I think it's real important for him that he makes good choices there.
What has jumped out at you the most about Austin so far?
Well, he's a talented kid. He's a kid, you know. It's, but you know, Mitch Marner and Nylander and Hyman and Brown and Carrick and Zaitsev. I don't know if I missed anybody there, but they've all been excellent, and they work real hard and they're real determined. So you guys talk about Matthews lots, but we talk about the group and go from there.
That group of role players for the Hawks keeps changing, you know, year after year. And one of the guys is Panic. He's got 5 goals, 2 assists right now. I mean,
he was a Leaf.
He was.
Yeah, it's hard to believe that he. Anyway, whatever. I just. So.
Ask what about him? You know, do you think? I mean, that probably doesn't surprise you. I would think that
well,
he's.
No, the first time I saw a Panic play was in the Calder Cup Finals, and he was playing the year Detroit or Grand Rapids won the Calder Cup. Tampa's team, I think it was Syracuse, had won it the year before. And the 2 games I went to, Panic was the best player. And then for whatever reason, it took him some time. And he didn't make our team at the start last year, but he was in the minors, and they made a minor league deal for him. Obviously, we didn't have the same value for him as the Hawks do, and he's proving them right. So, but sometimes it takes 2 or 3 stops for a young man to figure out what he is. But he's playing with a real good player in Taser, and he's around the net. He's a big body, can shoot the puck, and so good for him.
Was it more of a consistency thing for him? That's what Q was always saying.
Well, I don't even. He's Q's player. Ask you.
Mike, same defense tonight as in Minnesota, or Marty ready to come back? Or?
Marty's ready to come back. It's the same defense.